We have a few more minutes. I mean, lunch is coming up. Hey, lunch! 12 noon lunch! There was this idea, 50 Cent. You guys heard of 50 Cent, right? Yeah. He said in a book he wrote with Robert Greene called The 50th Law. Robert Greene wrote a book called The 48 Laws of Power. It's a great book if you like to fight. But 50 Cent and Robert Greene teamed up, and they wrote a book. My brother gave it to me for Christmas. And it's basically about fear. But one thing that 50 Cent said that I thought was so poignant was, most people are afraid of being themselves. And I gotta say, I wish 50 Cent was here, because there's a whole row of people who are not afraid of being themselves. Give it up, music! You ever notice people who kind of fix their shirt? I mean, here's some observation. You seen people that they get up and they do that? How many people have seen a girl, while she's walking away from you, go like this? At the end of the day, I mean, life, it just keeps going. And it's been a little crazy for me. I'm fortunate to have had a crazy experience. We're all here trying to add some craziness to our lives, and that's good. We want to spice them up a little bit. We want to keep it interesting. I would like us all to stay focused on that feeling of joy. And that's really why I'm here. I'm here because Jesse has been a supporter of that joy and all that he's done. He has recognized that quality in what I've done, even if it hasn't been that obvious to other people. I'm here in the name of joy, in that sensation, whatever it may be, and that we can align ourselves with that feeling, that quality that exists within all of us at all times. And we want to stay connected to it. We want to fight for it. We want to preserve it. But mainly we want to create it. And as many of you here who are audience members, you're also creators of joy. We can all go home after this experience here this weekend. We can all walk away with having had more joy and having had the capacity, the instruction to create more joy. And that's all I want to say, is to keep that going, because whether you do it through music or through talking or through movies or radio or TV or writing or books or whatever it is, the human beings, we have this ability to do that, to create joy, to latch on to things that feel good and recognize them and give them respect and give them our energy. And that's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. I want to latch on to joy. I want to get that feeling going. I've been very depressed a lot of my life. I've been very angry, been very shy and very scared of the world around me, and the only way I found to combat that, to strike against that feeling, is to stay around joy. There's music that does it for me. There's lots of things that do it for me, and I imagine everybody here has something that does it for them. And that's why we're here today, to encourage each other, to support each other, to stay connected to that feeling of joy. That as the world progresses and we find ourselves challenged by more and more intense situations, more and more intense atmosphere, that yet that is even more of a reason to stay connected to that joy, because it's an endless source of power. It's almost perpetual in that way. It's like an energy source that will not die. Because all I have to do is think about a song I love, or a person I love, or a movie, a scene in a movie that makes me laugh. That keeps me connected to joy. And that's why I'm here. I want to be part of that. And thanks to all of you for also believing in that feeling of joy, and for being here today to participate in that. It's time for lunch now!
No one was expecting Tony Robbins. Andrew, before you disappear out that door, I actually have a little surprise for you. On behalf of MaximumFun.org, if I can get it out of the box. If you would come up here, Andrew. I'd like to give you this award for MaximumFun.org 2010 Person of the Year. Being awesome.
Thank you guys, thank you!